Okay, so we're here in the B5 offices just doing a quick little video review of how I manage my to-do list, and obviously this is my personal way of doing it. For me, there's kind of three key things for a good to-do list. One is I have to be able to get through it in a day. Two is it has to balance things out so that I've got, work and a little bit of personal stuff mixed in so I know I'm getting my stuff accomplished, as well as, healthy things like, drinking enough water or, getting up once in a while and having a walk and that kind of stuff. So on the screen I've got what would have been my to-do, a short to-do list. Um, you know, 5, 6 years ago, I would have just put down kind of the 5 or 6 big things I had to do that day. And that's a good start, as opposed to putting 30 or 40 big things. What I've done is, what I've evolved is a system where I can get a list of 40, 50, 60 things on a to-do list for a day and actually get through most of them. So typically what I'd do that would be a few key things. So the first would be to break up anything that's more than 15, 20 minutes with a few smaller tasks. The second is to mix in good things like doing some exercise, grabbing some water, and that kind of thing. And the third is to occasionally put in a break or a few really small tasks so I can feel good about myself that I've got through things really quickly. So these are some tasks on my list for right now. The way I might approach this list today would be to break in a few other things. So, today I'm a little bit behind on email, so I might do things like, after I review this template I have to approve today, I might do 3 emails, and then I might, I don't know, pull in to-dos from BlackBerry because I occasionally write notes on my BlackBerry, do some sit-ups, and then grab a glass of water. So those 5 things for me would be like a set of things, and as I get through 5, 6, 7 of those in a day, I feel like I'm being really productive in the day, and I can look back on the day and know that I've done quite a few good things. You know. So next time I take my next big task, knowing this is like a half-hour to 1 hour task, and then sprinkle in a few smaller things because I know this is the start of my day, and so it might take me a little bit to get going. So I might do again a few more emails. I might actually then do the approve the financials task, and then I don't know, I'll make something up, right? Uh, Call Mark for an update on latest press release. Sorry. And by the way, the keyboard's probably unusually loud. It's the laptop's built-in mic, so I do apologize. And I'll do sit-ups again. Typically when I'm at home, I'll do sit-ups 3 times a day. When I'm at work in the office, I won't. I feel like an idiot. So I'll mix in some small personal tasks or whatever as each fifth item. Um, at this point, I know that this is probably about an hour and a half of work, so I might do a few small items like uh, ping JV on, ping one of our channel editors on the status of that, ping Brian on, ping one of our big bloggers, and then do 3 emails and a final set of sit-ups, and I might book in a break. So at this point I've done, a few larger tasks, a few smaller ones, caught up on a few projects, done a few good personal things, and, by the time I take a 15, 20-minute break, I feel like I've actually accomplished something. So that's the kind of structure I'd use through my whole day. So I'll often have 50, 60 items on my to-do list. 5 or 6 of them are large. 20 or 30 of them are small 2 to 5 minute tasks. Mix in a couple of things like water, sit-ups, go for a walk, make some phone calls, and generally feel like at the end of the day I've accomplished something fairly substantial. So that's how I approach to-do lists. Hopefully this has been valuable.